Hello, everybody. The elderly brothers are back. This is podcast 34. The date is August 27th, 2025, 2 days before my 89-year-old brother's going to be another year older, and I'm 82.
And here I am. I'm in the waning days of 89.
You're actually in the waning days of 90.
No, 89. I'm not 90 yet.
Okay, so the way it works is on your birthday,
I'll
when
be 90.
well,
I'm
you will
working on
have,
my 91st year.
correct. You will have
So
completed.
I'm 89 and working on the waning days of 89.
No, you're not.
Well, that makes me 90. I'm not 90.
Well, listen to this. When you're 1 year old, your first birthday, right?
Yeah,
You have completed 1 year. You're into your second year.
that's correct.
So when you're 90, you've actually completed 90 years and you're into your 91st year.
That's right. But I'm only in my 89th year.
I don't think so.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how it works.
We need an expert, but it seems to me,
We need a lot of experts. We have so limited knowledge. We need experts all over the place.
right, of everything.
Yeah. Well,
So anyway, whatever you're gonna be, it'll be your 90th birthday.
it'll be the start of I'll be living in my 91st year, right?
Correct. So doesn't that make you 90 now?
No. I don't know. Whatever it makes me.
It's confusing.
Yeah, here I am regardless.
So before we start into the depth of our topics, do you want to show us your haircut?
Oh yeah, there it is. I got a haircut yesterday and I got all my money's worth.
You definitely, it looks like they shaved it almost.
Oh, she used a clipper the whole time.
Yeah.
Little bit of scissors, mostly clipper.
So
I seem to have
I think you
chipped
cut
myself.
when you're shaving.
I guess.
That's the danger of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the danger of shaving.
So I think, based on what I can see so far, you've got a pretty well-shaped skull.
A well-shaped skull, let's see.
Yeah, from
Yeah,
the
it's
front
pretty.
looks good. I don't know if there's
It,
any bumps or lumps on the back.
there's no, there's not. There's no lumpy things.
Cool.
I guess it makes a difference. I don't know.
I've been thinking about getting one of those shavers they show on TV. I guess it's on TV. It looks like, the Norelco electric shaver had those three heads.
Yeah,
They got a big one. I think it's got four that you can shave your head with.
and you can mow grass with it probably too.
That and shave everything else.
Don't turn to your right.
I'm sorry. Dorcas was over there and she laughed, and so I just turned that way.
Just don't turn to your right.
I'll get a mirror so I can see. I can look, turn to my left. I look okay,
Yeah, for some reason. I don't know why that is.
and I can
But
see.
I see, I don't have that problem at all.
I don't know. You got a better computer than me, or a camera, or something.
Well, you got a special camera.
Yeah, but it's probably 10th generation by now, 10 generations old by now.
You just got it last week, right?
So you had topics.
I do. I have a couple of topics. One is the mystery of how do you write a symphony?
Hmm, good one.
Yeah,
I think,
ano- another expert needed, but how do you conceive all of the notes of all of the instruments and put it down on paper?
well, I think I know.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, so it's like designing a building in a way, in that you start with the basics. It's going to have this theme, do 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 da, and then you put that down and you just keep building on it.
Well, that may be, but that seems a little simplistic to me.
Well, it is probably.
But
very.
anyway, it's a real mystery to me how it can be done.
And it is. And how anybody, where does that, where does that come from? There's nothing there. And then there's sound.
And not just one instrument, there's like there may be 20 violins but they're not all playing the same thing.
Yeah. And like I said, I think, you get the basic tune, the hook, and then you just sort of, okay, now what are the violins going to do? And what are
It's the theme, I think, the motif.
yeah. And then you get, you say, well, what are the piccolos going to do in this part?
Well,
And,
we don't have any piccolos.
well, in your orchestra, you do.
No, no, we don't have piccolos.
Well, what kind of orchestra is that?
Well, we have flutes and stuff. We just don't have piccolos
Well, why not?
because I don't want piccolos in my symphony.
Okay, well, it's your symphony.
Yeah, right. I got a lot of work to do too.
I don't know how far you've gotten, but
That, as far as I've gotten, is asking the question, how do you do it?
well, that's a start. That's a start.
Okay, here's another one. There's a hard one. How do you murder someone?
Ooh, you got to be, I would have to be very angry, I think.
That would be the easiest way, I guess, it would be really angry. But people are not necessarily angry when they do it.
I don't know. I don't, well, yeah, I mean, my former colleague, Rex,
Yeah.
I don't know if he was angry or not.
But even if he was angry, I mean, that's still okay. I'm angry. You made me mad. I'm going to kill you, right?
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, to get from being angry to gonna kill somebody.
I just don't understand how it can be done.
I don't, I apologize to Bugs before I kill him.
Oh, you
I'm
do.
not
Okay.
angry. Well, I
The
might be a little.
the the motive is on many murders is obscure.
Mm,
Yeah, I was mad. They made me mad, so I killed them.
yeah. Well, I think, the basics are hate, jealousy. Um,
Yeah, even so, though, how do you go about doing it? I mean, people do it in all kinds of ways,
yeah. Well, I think you
and
need
it's actually a person that you're stabbing or shooting or whatever it is,
choking.
boiling in oil. Yeah, choking.
It's hard. I don't, I mean, we need to get a murderer to call in.
Yeah, professional murderer.
Somebody that, well, I only know one. And I don't think I can reach him by phone.
Oh, you do know one?
Yeah, Rex.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, accused. He's accused.
Yeah, I know he did it. I'm pretty sure he did.
I guess you won't be on the jury.
I, I probably wouldn't qualify for the jury.
Well, I'm working hard here and you're doing nothing.
I know. Well,
Here's another one.
okay.
How do you prove you're not a robot on the phone?
You go to CAPTCHA.
What is it?
You ever see that thing? It flashes up, says CAPTCHA, and then it says, I am not a robot. And you got to click it.
Yeah, but that doesn't occur on a phone call.
No. I think you could tell that it was a robot. I mean, when you call customer service, it's a robot.
Well, not necessarily, but even if you did, I mean, what are the questions you say? Are you a robot? No, I'm not a robot. I'm a chatbot. I said, well, what's a chatbot? He said, it's a robot.
Well, it's a dilemma, another dilemma.
It's how do you prove you're not anything? How do you prove you're not? Proving a negative is very difficult.
I guess so, yeah. Harder than a positive.
Yeah, because you can prove a positive.
You can prove you got a haircut.
Yeah, can prove I got a hat on, but I can't prove that I'm not a robot.
Well, I mean, maybe you are. I don't know. If you are, you're a good one. You seem like a person.
That's the nicest thing I've heard today. That I seem like a person.
Yeah, we need to list the characteristics of a person.
Well, there's probably some trick questions you could ask a robot, like, uh, what's two and two?
I bet they know that.
They do probably, but maybe that's not one of the things they're programmed to answer.
You could, here's one. Uh, uh, what's your mother's maiden name?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
They may have an answer. I haven't tried it.
We'll have to get one on the phone.
Or I have to try to do a chat on the computer. I'd like to ask somebody,
Yeah, what's your mother's maiden name? That's a good one.
one of those chat bots.
Yeah, when they come up on the screen, it say, you can chat with me about your mortgage or whatever the hell it is.
Right. I hate the ones that come up and they get, you can say you can chat and then they give you six topics and none of them are the one you want to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah. Does this machine actually work? Well, it says it does.
But I don't know who its maternal grandparents are.
Yeah. Where are you from?
And we're
Where are your grandparents from? Or
and
what
we're
country? What country are you from?
right. And are you a citizen? I don't want to go there.
No, don't go there because then they might report you.
You that spirals into no someplace we don't want to be.
Yeah. So why isn't my elderly thing showing up?
You're wow, what happened?
I moved the screen.
Oh, your microphone. See, my microphone's showing now,
I know. Here's mine.
so we're pretty official. Yeah, there it is. So just hold it up there in front of your face.
Yeah. Well, I could do that.
No, don't do that.
I'm not going to, but I could.
So what else? We're going to be seeing each other very soon.
Yeah, we'll have to do a live.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I planned on wearing my hat anyway.
Well, I think to travel, you need your hat.
I'm not going to probably wear my t-shirt, but I will wear my hat and I'll bring my t-shirt
Okay, so we'll have full uniform.
so we can promote the merch. Of course, I haven't told anybody how they could buy the merch, and they can't.
Well, they could.
How?
They could send their address and email to me and a check for $500, and I'll send them a shirt and a hat.
Both. Two for 500.
Yeah, yeah.
Not bad.
The shirt alone is 400, so
Yeah, well, I think it's fair. Have you watched any of the US Open, which is going on now?
I have a little bit. You don't know anything about tennis, but I'm going to ask you the questions anyway.
Okay,
When they before they serve, the kids give them two or three balls,
right,
and they reject one or two of them.
right.
What are they looking for in those balls?
I heard once, but I've forgotten. But they can obviously tell almost immediately,
Yeah,
and I don't know. I think it has to do with the fuzz,
it must. What else would it be? I mean, they're not squeezing them or anything.
and they're still round. They're still spherical,
They're all round. Every one of them's round.
pretty much round.
Yeah. And the other question is, why do they hit eight backhands to the other player's backhand in a row? Why don't they spread the ball around the court?
I don't know.
And
I,
same with forehands. They'll hit eight forehands to the other person's forehand, and then all of a sudden they'll hit a drop shot or something like that.
I think that's the trick is you got to get him to expect something and then do something else.
I guess, but I think it's more technical than that.
Oh, well, probably much more.
Yeah. Well,
Did
maybe not a lot more, but more.
Did you see the guy Medvedev? What happened? He A photographer walked onto the court while they were playing. So canceled the point which I think the server, not him, had lost, and they gave him a new first serve.
Yeah.
And then he interrupted everything, and the crowd went on for 6 minutes before they would shut up so the guy could serve. And then he ended, and it was a set point, and his opponent lost the game, the whole set after that.
Uh, and the photographer, they took the photographer away in chains, probably.
I think, and maybe cut off his that finger.
Trigger finger, yeah.
Yeah, his whatever. What do you call that?
Trigger finger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. I have a trigger finger too, but that's the one that locks up.
I know, but it's not the same, okay?
I know it's
This is you got your camera and you got your one button that you push.
right.
Trigger finger. I got a trigger finger too, the middle one. Look,
I know. Be careful. You might make an obscene gesture.
it won't make one.
That's that's the problem.
I've been trying to do it, but it won't make one. Well, I think we've covered a lot of waterfront today.
Yeah, with very, I think, valuable information to anyone who will watch.
Well, any questions they might have about the things we brought up?
And,
How do you prove you're not a robot? How do you murder someone? And how do you write a symphony?
and those are all those. And I think in 2075, they'll be able to tell us even when we're in the beyond.
Well, they'll all be robots anyway, so it's not it won't even be a question.
Well, who knows? Might
Well, you
be
don't have to. If everybody's a robot, then you can say, "How do you prove you're a person?"
that. Well, okay. I think that's valuable information. I think everybody should start working on that right now, is how to prove they're a person.
It's a big deal. Really is a big deal.
Yeah, for sure.
I
So,
mean, I could pretend I'm a robot. You call me up.
okay. Hello?
Hello, can I help you?
Yeah, I need my oil change. Could you come over?
No, I can't make house calls, but I can connect you with somebody who can.
Okay, well, send me the address and get me an appointment, please.
When would you like your appointment?
Um, Tomorrow at noon.
Okay, I'll if I can't do that, I'll let you know.
Okay, let me know. But go ahead and do that. And
What kind of oil would you like?
um, uh,
Synthetic or regular?
yeah, I think synthetic, even though it's more expensive. And so that brings up a little bit of a question, and I know somebody could answer it, but what's the difference between 10W30 and 10W40?
I don't know. I've never known what those meant anyway.
I haven't either, but I know that they're very specific about it when you go to put it in your car. And I'm just wondering if you put in 10W35 and it was supposed to be 40, if it will ruin your car.
I don't know about the ruin part, but there must be some reason for it.
There is, and I think that maybe I'll even look that up because I am curious about it.
We might need a oil person.
Or a robot that can tell us.
Yeah, robot probably can.
So this has been lovely as usual.
Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow live.
Yes, in this
Okay.
we'll be in the same place.
Yeah. And we'll do well, what tomorrow's is Thursday, right? We'll do a Friday live performance.
A birthday
A
podcast.
birthday performance.
All right, I'm up for that.
Okay. All right. Love you, my brother.
I love you, my brother. See you tomorrow.
Okay, great.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.